It's on. Today is Maharani's birthday, and we're celebrating her Puja. So we ask Bhagwan to bless her. Now she's going to wash her hands. Om Hastam Prikchalam. And you're going to sip the water 3 times, which is an act of cleansing, purifying the mind. Sip the water. O Namrito Pasyataranamasi Swaha. O Namrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashah Sri Mai Sri Srayatam Swaha. Wash hands. Om Hastam Prikchalam. Om Sri Mahavir Swami Vyo Namo Namaha. Sri Lakshmi Mata Vyo Namo Namaha. Put on this fingering. Om Kusastu Deva Kusamadhe Janardanam Kushagre Trayo Deva Brahma Vishnu Maheshwaram. Can we tie the hand? Om Yena Badho Bali Raja Dana Mandra Mahabala Tena Me Anubandhana Me Rakshamama Chalama Chalam Raksha Raksha Ganadhaksha Raksha Trailokya Rakshakam Bhakta Naman Bhain Karta Trata Bhuva Bhuvaranava Dvai Matara Kripa Sindhushana Matara Graja Prabhu Iti Sri Rakshamam Samarapyami. Take the water in your left palm now, and you're going to follow me. First you're going to touch the lips and then the nose and the ears, and you ask Bhagwan again that we come to rededicating not only the mind by sipping the water 3 times, cleansing, purifying, and maybe get a vision of our divine light within, which is the soul. And now we dedicate not only our soul, but body, mind becomes a temple of worship unto you, Bhagwan, as we touch the lips first. Om Navang Astu, then to the nose. Nasur me prane astu, eyes. Akshanor me chaksharastu, ears. Kanayor me srotram astu, both shoulders. Bahur me balam astu, both feet. Om Urbor me uju astu, entire body. Arishtani me yangani tanastanava me sahasantu. Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om. Take a flower in your hands there. And we do Sankalp, which is the declaration of purpose, why we're performing this puja on your birthday, which is May 1st, 2020, in Orlando here. And we're asking Bhagwan for all the blessings in your hands, what you have. It's a sapari, which is a very hard nut to crack, and that's to be tough-minded, always to be following the pathway of dharma. And then we have the rice to be blessed with all the good things in life. You have a coin in your hands, which is to pay your way through life. Never be a beggar, but always be what? Asserting, and you might say, be available. All the good things in life be available unto you. And may you enjoy good richness in life. And by following the pathway of dharma, may my life be as beautiful and lovely as a flower. Lead me then from the darkness of ignorance to the light of wisdom in this dark age of Kali Yuga. O Bhagwan, we ask of you. Om Vishnu, 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 Om Nama Paramatmane. Sri Puran Purishottama Yadvi Brahmana Dvitya Pahardadhe Sri Sri Varaha Kalpe. Vaivashvati Manvantare Ishtavinsati Chamakalyogi Kalipatam Charane Jambojipe. Orlando Nagari, Florida Varshe, America Deshe, Arivatang Tarigata Brahmavartika Deshe, Mahashmashane Anandabane Avri Mukparanase, Khatri Gauri Mukhetri Kantake Virajati, Borvatari Pratyathanan Samvatsreya Mukani Mahamangalai Prademashalang Masutame Mase, Vaishakamase Sukla Paksham Ashtami Tati, Ashlesha Nakshatram, Niti Sri Ganda Yoga Bava Karan Shukrabasari. Iti Sri Pramati Vikram Samvat Mesha Suryarasi. Iti Sri Bharani Nakshatram Suryam. Iti Grishma Ritu Uttar Ayane Evam Gunang Vishisthaya Sabha Punyatato Sekala Sastra Sruti Suniti Varanaktaval Prabdi Kama Amukanam. Iti Sri Vidya Sharma Garga Gotram. Iti Sri Yajmanam Nasya. Iti Sri Mahavir Puja, iti Sri Lakshmi Puja, Devta Puja, Aham Kareshe. Mangalam Bhagwan Vishnur Mangalam Garuradbhajam Mangalam Pundari Kakshan Mangalayotano Hari. Prem se bolo Sri Lakshmi Mata ki jai, Sri Mahavir Swami ki jai. And now we do Swasti Vachan, which is Bhagwan, may you show all the good things upon this Yajman here and to the family, including the Panditji also, and may Bhagwan bless us with all the sweetness in life and all the good things in life. Most importantly is to have that bliss, the Shanti. Let us have that internal bliss. And may Shanti come to us from the heavenly region. May there be peace on earth. Let all the waters be peaceful unto us, all the plants, all the forests, and may we live in harmony and peace with all the animals and especially all human beings. And may we find that eternal bliss. And when we have that internal bliss, life becomes a wonderful experience. And of course the body heals itself and we enjoy a wonderful stay. And wherever we go, may we be a center of that bliss, of that Shanti, and share it with all. We live in harmony with all, O Bhagwan. Om Swasti na Indro Bridhastreva Swasti nam Pusha Veda Swasti na Starikshayo Arishtanimi Swasti no Brihaspati Dedatu Om Paya Prithivyam Paya Ushadishu Payo Dibhyam Tarikshe Payodha Paya Swati Pradisha Shantu Mahyam Om Vishnuratamasi Vishnurasnaptrestro Vishnosyurasi Vishnudhuasi Vishnuromasi Vishnurvetava Om Agnir Devata Vato Devata Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Vaso Devata Rudra Devata Aditya Devata Maruto Devata Vishwadeva Devata Brihaspatir Devatindro Devata Varno Devatam. Put your grains and take some. Every time we say Shanti, you put some on the Vedi, and may Bhagwan bless you, all of us with the Shanti in this very disturbed world. Om Dhyo Shanti, Antarikshe Gvam Shanti, Prithvi Shantir, Apaha Shantir, Ushadhaya Shantir, Vanaspatir Shanti, Vishwadeva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarvegam Shanti, Shanti Deva, Shanti Sama, Shanti Dedhi. Om Vishwani Deva, Savitar Duritani Paraswa, Yad Bhadrantannaya Svam. Now we focus on Ganapati Bhagwan, who is the Lord of Intelligence. And where does he live? He lives right within us, in the form of our own intelligence. And so we want to awaken that divine intelligence within us and lift the level of our living. And the level of our thinking determines the level of our living. And so Bhagwan, may we ask ourselves the question, who am I? What is my purpose on this earth? And what abilities do I have in life? And if I follow those abilities, my bliss, you might say, my purpose on this life, then I will have the full flowering of my life. And in the end I can say that I have lived a wonderful life based on your blessings of divine intelligence. As we pray. Om Gananantva Ganapatiragvam Havamahe Priyananta Priyapatiragvam Havamahe Nidhinantva Nidhipatiragvam Havamahe Vaso mamam aham jani garbhadhama Tvamajasi Garvadam. Put that on you. Put it on. And look all these, see how look beautiful you look now. May Bhagwan bless you. Your life will be lovely and beautiful as a flower. Thank you. Om Ganapatim Pranama Meso Sedidam Girasutam Kuchama Dyamakam Vibho Harasutam Girirajasubanditam Shivamihip Shivadam Shivadam Drinam Jai Ganesh Gana Nath Dayanidhi Sakal Vigana Kara Dura Hamare Mama Bandhana Svikara Karu Prabhu Sharan Charana Mai Aaye Tumhare Jai Ganesh Gana Nath Dayanidhi. Prem se bolo Sri Ganapati Bhagavan ki Jai. And we take white flowers from Mother Saraswati. Yellow for, we have white flowers for Mother Saraswati, the goddess of light. Chameli flowers. You can hold that in your hand. As we invoke the divine presence, the mother of learning. And may we never stop learning, O Mother, and you live within us again. You are dressed in a white garment, seated in a white lotus flower, and we are that flower, the beautiful flower. In the end, may we have this full flowering of our lives, O Mother. And based on the truth, may we always follow the pathway of truth, the very foundation of Hinduism. In your hands you have that veena, the musical instrument. When you strike that, you send out vibrations of harmony. And so you are the mother of speech, the mother of voice. The sound, when we speak, may we speak as refined human beings on this earth, and may we be able to chant your verses and chant the prayers, so that we have and find that eternal bliss, the Shanti within, as we pray unto you. Om Yakunda Yenda Tosha Rahar Dhavala Yashubravastra Prita Ya Bina Varadanda Mandit Kara Ya Shveta Padamasana Ya Brahma Achyuta Shankara Prabhrati Vira Deve Sada Vanditam Deve Sada Vanditam Saman Patu Saraswati Bhagavate Nihashesha Jatayapa. And O Mother, bless us again and again. Not only must we have this fulfilled life, and you are that beautiful flower that comes within us, but also, Mother, may we never stop learning. May we always grow and go and expand our consciousness and our mind. And may we become experts at what we are doing, O Mother. Om Binadhare Vipula Mangala Dana Shile Bhaktartina Shini Viranchi Hari Shavande Irti Prade Akhila Manoratha De Mahare Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Namanityam. Prem se bolo Sri Saraswati Mata Ki Jai. And we pray to the Mother of Ganesh Ji. We have this Dai which we shape like a mountain, and her name is Parvati. Parvat means mountain, and so she represents a mountain of love. And so may we share love with all, O Mother, hating no one in life. And may we stimulate that loving and be a very loving person on this earth again. As the bhajan says, Prema ki Ganga bahate chalo, let the river of love flow constantly to all, hating no one in life. Ask of you, Mother. And in the form of Mother Durga, you have many weapons in your hands. And so, Mother, may those weapons depict your enemies within us. Where there is hate, may you bless us with love. Where there is misunderstanding, give us the patience always to try to understand each other in life. And where there is selfishness, bless us that we become unselfish. And where there is heavy man or false pride, thinking that we're better and greater than others, bless us with humility to respect all human beings as one, because you live in the hearts of all human beings. And so, Mother, may we be very loving in this earthy. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayani Namastute. Om Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matri Rupena Samstita Matri Rupena Samstita. Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Svadha Namostute. Prem se bolo Sri Gauri Durga Mata Ki Jai. Putting one of tea, Mother Durga over there. Put a flower. Prem se bolo Sri Durga Mata Ki Jai. Prem se bolo Sri Gauri Mata Ki Jai. Take the sapari and touch it on the ground there a little bit. And that's the Dharati Mata, because this is the only planet on which we can survive. And so we got to give thanks because she provided us with this physical body through our parents and ancestors. And coming here, she provides us with every single thing to survive on this earth. We want to give thanks, and may our relationship be harmonious with Mother Earth. Om Bhurasi Bhumirasi Dvitirasi Vishwadhaya Vishwasya Bhavanas Dhatri Pretaviyascha Pretavidriha Pretavimahi Gwangsi Sri Pretavi Mata Myo Namo Namaha. Flower there. And now we scatter some grains there, and this represents like planting, seeds in the ground, and eventually they bear fruits the same way, Mother. May all our actions follow the pathway of Dharma. And when we do that, then as we sow, so shall we gain in life, so shall we be rewarded in life. So, Mother, let me plant all the good actions in life, and may others and ourselves enjoy the good fruits of our actions. Om Dhanya Masi Dhinahi Devan Pranayatva Danayatva Vyanayatva Virgamanu Prasiting Mayushidhan Devava. Then water. Sabita Hiranyapani Pratigrivanatva Kshidrina Panina Chakasetva Mahinang Payosi Sri Pretavi Mata Vyunamo Namaha. Take the kalsa in your hand, the whole thing, lift it up. And that represents the golden egg, when you say Hiranya Garbha, Samvaratagre Bhutasya Jata Patirekayasi, that we come from this eternal energy. Every single thing in this world, we're part and parcel of this, you might say, infinite Bhagwan, who is the source of all life. And so we also invoke his divine presence, you might say, universal Bhagwan, who is there, here, and everywhere, as symbolized by the Buddha. Ongajigram kalasham mahitva vishatvindava punarurja nivartasana sahastra duksharudhara. Just put it on the ground and just pick it back up. Ayaswati punarma vishatadrai. Just lift it up again. Now, hold it in your left hand. Right. Take your right hand, you're going to touch the mouth of the Kalsa, which represents Lord Vishnu. The neck represents Lord Shiva, Lord of Death. And Lord Angli throne, you're going to touch the bottom, representing Brahma. We have Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, we have the birth, and we have sustaining of life, and then there is death. This is the life cycle also of this eternal Bhagwan. And so may we follow that cycle of Bhagwan, and when we leave this earth, may you take care of our soul on this eternal journey. Put your mouth, your hand up. Om Kalasyasya Mukhe Vishnu, the neck Kante Rudra Samasrata, Lord of Mulatasya Sito Brahma Madhyamatri Ganasmrita Kukshato Sagara Sarve Saptadipa Vasundara Rigveda tu Yajurveda Samveda Yatharvana Angascha Sahite Sarve Kalashantu Samasrata Sri Brahma Vishnu Mahevyo Namo Namaham. And there also what is the very source of life, Varun Devta. And who sits on there? We have Lord Vishnu along with Mother Lakshmi lying on the bed of snakes on the eternal waters, the very source of life itself. So we worship Varun Devta and also Vishnu Bhagwan. Pour the water 5 times from it. Inside there, Om Varanasya Kammanamasi Varanasya Saraskamba Sarajanishto Varanasya Rita Sadanyayasi Varanasya Rita Sadanyamasi Varanasya Rita Sadanyamasit Sri Varun Devtabhyo Namo Namaha. And now we worship Lord Vishnu, again, who lies on the bed of snakes, and when he is asleep, nothing happens. But when he opens up his eyes, creation begins. The lotus flower comes out from his navel, and who is there? Brahma, taking the energy to create the world. And eventually, everything after, we don't know, the many days of Brahma, eternal time, everything will return back to the navel, and there we have activity and rest as part of also this eternal principle of life. And so, Lord, as we worship you, lying on the bed of snakes there, we ask you again and again the same way. The yogis who meditate upon you and they see the light, because you have, the lotus flower there in your eyes. We see the light of Mother Lakshmi. May we become enlightened while living on this earth and to understand the mystery of life itself, so we can overcome despair of birth and death. We ask of you. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Megavaranam Shabhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanenam Yogi Virdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhaubhaiharam Sarvaloke Kanatham. Prem se bolo Sri Vishnu Bhagwan ki jai. All the way inside the lotus there. Narayanam Namanaro Naranam Prasiddha Chaurin Katita Prithabhyam Anika Janma Griha Papa Chaurang Chaurang Raganyang Purushang Namami. We're gonna light. Put that up there. And we're gonna light as we invoke the divine presence of Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of light. Just get the light and light it. Om Sri Astate Lakshmi Shapatna Vahoratri Parshana Kshatrani Rupana Shivana Vyatam Ishanang Mamushanang Sarvalokam Ishanang Sri Lakshmi Mata Bhyo Namo Namaha. And as we invoke your divine presence again, you stand on the lotus flower, which again represents us. And oh Mother, we ask of you that this light that shines eternally, let it shine in the very heart, where there is darkness, depression, and worries and problems. And again, may you lead us from the untruth to the truth.